morning, crafty friends. I am back with another 12 by 12 layout. I am using paper from Hello Winter by Echo Park. And I cut it down to 11.5 by 11.5. And I'm going to put it on top of a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. This is a winter layout from when my now teenagers were 4 or 5 months old and 20 months old. And so what happened is I was born and raised by the beach. Never saw snow unless I went up to the mountains to go skiing. And about 3 years after marrying my husband, we had 2 small kids, I woke up and found snow all over our property. Now mind you, it was a light dusting of snow, but for this Southern California girl, I was ecstatic. I woke my husband up. He thought I was crazy. I bundled up my children and we went outside to see the snow. Much to their dismay, they were crying, but I got pictures and I was ecstatic. And it didn't snow here again for another 12 years. We got an even lighter dusting last year, just as the kids were getting out of school. And you should have seen all these kids coming out of school. They were ecstatic. So it didn't stick though last year. It did stick 13 years ago for a couple hours. Alright, so all my pictures are 4x4s. So my photo mats are 4.5 by 4.5 with an insert of 4.25 by 4.25. Alright, my paper piecings come from the Cricut cartridge Frozen, and I cut out an umbrella, a beach ball, and Olaf, and this is from his scene in the movie called Summer. So because California doesn't get snow very often, I thought this was the perfect little scene for our snow day. And then I am so excited to say I got a new computer, which means I now have my silhouette back. So I created this little snow on my silhouette today. Now I am now using the most current basic edition of Silhouette. And it is completely different than what I had been using, which was the original software, because I only had a Windows Vista all these years, and now we have a Windows 10. And so I'm trying to figure it out still. And one of the things I'm struggling to figure out is how to size my pieces. So I wanted to, make a 4.5 by 4.5 square. I couldn't figure it out. So if anybody has a silhouette out there and you can give me some tips, I would greatly appreciate it. Because every time I open up the place to do the sizing and I put it in, it doesn't stick. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Okay, I'm just attaching these little pieces with my Zig-Way two-way glue stick. And a little beverage, which if you look closely at it, let's see if you guys